Why hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shapez. Today is Sunday, August 18th, 2024. And not much to update about today at the beginning of the stream, I think. Hello. We're going to be working on some of the final predetermined shapes here today in Shapez 1. That's going to be the goal. Now, I usually start my streams by talking a little bit about, what games have I been playing lately. Pretty much the same as last time. Last time, I just said, hey, I play Azure Lane. I still continue that. There is an event going on. I've been doing the event stuff, and that's really about it. I have figured out a lot more than I did when I first started, and I'm actually doing like Operation Siren daily stuff now. Like when I first started that, I didn't even do like daily missions or any of that stuff. Now I'm doing like all the things I'm supposed to do, which is ideal, so I can actually get gear for my characters, decent gear for my characters, which is always nice. And then I've been playing Ocarina of Time randomizer through Ship of Arcanian, and that's been interesting. I had a Hell settings randomizer going through Ship of Arcanian, and yeah, I decided, I am not really that interested in the combat at only 3 hearts, so I was like, well, screw that. I'm more interested in solving the puzzle than I am fighting the fights and having to redo a whole bunch of stuff because I keep dying over and over and over and over and over again. So I just made it infinite health and ammo and magic, and yeah, just get rupees because screw grinding. Just screw grinding. I'm here to solve the puzzle. Not really much else. That's what my interest was in doing, so I did what I was interested in doing, and I did every single check in the entire game because that's what was required. I ended up getting everything on that Helmut seed, and I looked at the spoiler log after I did it. I got everything, and it was like, yeah, there's like 30 spheres that it had on there. There was constant back and forth. So yeah, that was interesting. Now I've started something different with the randomizer settings. I pulled back a lot of the I got rid of ice traps. Got rid of that, and made it so that everything was randomized again. But the main gimmick on this round is that I've set it to have all of the entrances shuffled and decoupled. So if you go through like a door to a house, it can lead somewhere completely different, and then if you try to go back out, it'll go somewhere else completely different. Now, which entrance is which is set, and there's actually a tracker built into Ship of Arcanian that keeps track of all of that info for you, which is nice. But yeah, that's the next thing. It's going to be, I think, more of a ride than the hell than the hell settings. Because yeah, because it's going to be brain melting having to keep track of what goes where. Anyway, Shapez. Hello, we're in Shapez. For again, whatever reason, the game is not like actually doing anything. I still don't quite understand why it's not like actively displaying. Here, I turned off exclusive window capture, and now there's now you can see everything moving. And yeah, see now everything's going. So it's like every time I start up the live stream software, I have to set it to like either be exclusive or not exclusive window capture each time. Just switch it for it to do the thing. So yeah, we're going to continue where we left off last time. We're at level 22 currently. We're tasked with making this shape, but I'm not going to do that yet. Because the various researches here, or upgrades, excuse me, requires this shape. Now this shape, as it turns out, is the final shape needed for like leveling. It's the final main shape to make, known as the rocket. It is a rocket. And we were playing with how to do this over here at the end of last time. So suffice it to say that none of this is going to work as I intended to. None of this is going to ultimately make the shape that I want, unfortunately. None of this. The way that I was approaching it, I think, will never result in the correct shape. So I've gone through mentally all of the different permutations of how to do things, how I was doing it, and it's not going to work. You have to do things differently, and this is where I was looking a little bit at Shapez 2, actually, and I was looking at some of the promotional stuff, their press kit site for Shapez 2. I was looking at that, and what I came across on that was specific concepts, namely, let's see if it'll bring that up. Specifically, this concept and that so the stacking of the shapes is three-dimensional. We're just looking at them top down. So this entire time, the way that my brain has been looking at this, with the shapes in Shapez 1, it's been looking at it from a perspective of like Photoshop and Illustrator, where you have layers, but you're ultimately forming a flat, two-dimensional output. The layers are just a thing that you can turn on and off. You can like adjust their own Z height internally, but in the end, you end up with a 2D thing. That's how I've been thinking of it, is you're looking for a 2D thing, but actually, you are manipulating in 3 dimensions when you are stacking. Yeah? Which is why you can't have an empty layer. You can't really have an empty layer. Because of how this works. Now, of course, mechanically, as it increases in layers, it like shrinks the shapes a bit. That's something else you have to conceptually get, but you have to just think that if something is going down to layer 2, it's going to take the size of layer 2. So if you start at layer 1, or should I say layer 0 to layer 1, if something has to fall through on top of something, it's going to take that layer's size. But everything that I've done to this point has been from a perspective of building bottom up. And you know, there just isn't a way to do this bottom up. There just isn't a way to do this bottom up. Not to make the rocket shape. Ultimately, we've been trying to make the rocket by putting it on top of the base circle, But how about if we have the white circle as the top and then build down? Because you can stack the white circle on top of things, yeah? So you can make it the top. You can make this white circle the top of a piece, and then as we've done previously, we've put a stack of things on top of another stack of things. So that might be it. That might be how we have to do this. Now let me get a better look here at all of this. We're still going to do the, like, halves. We're still going to need a shape that has the one larger and the one smaller. So maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of all of this. What am I looking at? Thinking. And the game's already auto-saved. Dang. This is everything I need for the rocket, yeah? In here? Yeah, so I need to get this large and the small, and then this shape rotated by 180. So that exists as it is just fine. It's this guy that I need to rotate, cut, and then stack sacrificial things. What am I thinking? Need to get rid of the, there's an extra piece there. Not doing this one right either. That'll do. So the stacking order is... that. Rotate. Cut. So that should be the small and the large as exists currently. This being the other half. So I have the two halves. Now to get them together on the proper layering, that's the tricky part, where I'm going to need the white, or a circle shape. An actual circle. So, there is a circle here. Not going to worry about the colors or any of that quite yet. We're just looking at the logic for now. Give me the other shape, please. And rotate this 180. So let's merge what on what. Doesn't matter the order of which shape I stack the circle on top of. Okay. And then we are stacking this on top of this. Nope. So not that order. There it is. And then just so you can see, that's the uncolored final shape. Well, that's the logic part. done. Now to build a factory that actually makes the intended target with the proper colors. So we got logically how this is done. Oh goodness. Build it from the top down. That's the way, as it turns out, through the top down. But the freaky thing here, I guess it's not so freaky actually. This somewhat makes sense. You have to stack the topmost layer on top of the layer directly below it. Yeah? Which in this case is going to be this left, is the left half of this layer. So if this is the top, this is the next one down, but it's the left side of this, because really our next layer, see, I would not have arranged this in this particular way, because our next layer is actually just the combination of this guy and this one from like the size perspective. The way that we've merged these together. So I can think of this as being this size, but just shifted a layer. It's been layer shifted to here. So if we start with this guy, put it on top of these, that's legal, and then you stack that on top of these, the two here, and that will form the rocket shape, and you stack that on top of the bottom. This is very weird because, see, this shape is defining still the Z height of where it needs to be, because it's like snapping up. It's snapping up because you can't have an empty layer, because you can't have an empty spot at all. It has to go somewhere. And since it thinks it's that layer higher, that's going to be what attaches to the circle, pushing that one properly to that next down. Goodness. Now, this is a point where I will say that the fact that the game doesn't really tell you anything is to its absolute detriment for this particular shape, and sort of to the logo shape as well. There's a lot of struggle to make this because the game doesn't really tell you at all about any of the concepts of the layer system. At all. It doesn't tell you how the layer system works. You have to figure it out. And I don't really like that. I don't like purposeful obfuscation of mechanics. And frankly, this in particular is a purposeful obfuscation of a mechanic, making use of a very obscure way in which the game operates to actually make this thing. It needs to be, the info needs to be presented a bit better. Anyway, so let me get everything back properly on my other screen here because I was moving around stuff. All right, we good. We good. So now to actually get this properly colored and all that good stuff. Oh, okay. So I need a white circle. I need the circle that has the blue on the opposite corners, and I need my rocket to be red. And I need, you know, a belt of rockets. A belt of red rockets. Which is going to have to be painted as halves? Or I guess I could paint this. I could paint this red. Because I'm not wasting any of this guy. Yeah, I'm not wasting any of this guy. So I can paint him red. And I need the circle. I need a circle that's white and a circle where the opposite corners are blue. Which, I don't like using this thing. Because, like, to get a belt of this thing, I need 2 belts of blue in, but since I have plentiful access to the blue, I think we'll be fine. So what is the 0 on here? Whoops. Oh. Buttons have a direction. I don't even need to connect the other ones. Do I? Well, either way, as long as they're opposites, it should be fine. Yes, top. We got it in one. But what's the throughput? 8. I need 2 of these. Great. I'm not going to be worried about how compact the factory ultimately ends up being. Not at all. I have to make white. So I have lots of factory setups to do that. I'll choose this one. Why'd I put this way over there? And coloring. Just a standard. That should make the white circles. Don't know if I'm gonna really be bringing them all the way up there though. So I have both of the circle types that I need as a belt. Then this rocket shape will need to be red. Sure. Any close by red? Right, you. I'm just gonna mine it in a different spot. That's going to make all those necessary shapes the correct color for me. Alright, and then we have to do all the stupid manipulations. I'm probably going to actually do it down in here. Okay, good, you're red now. Red, white, and gray and blue. Alright, all the manipulations. So step 1. I've got to take a sacrificial shape. It doesn't have to be that. It can be whatever this thing is. It's just an entire sacrificial shape. I have to take this and I have to cut it in half. Cut in half. This is 4. I need to have a better cutting setup. Where do I have a cutting? Apparently not there. That loses half. I need a cut where I'm using everything. This. This is a cut where I use everything. I'll need this twice. Then how did I do this rotation? So the one that's on the left currently gets rotated clockwise. Clockwise? The other one gets 180'd. Huh? Semicircle top. Oh, did I rotate the shape before putting it in? Yep. Okay. Let it drain. That's more like it. So then I had cut this to do the manipulations. And this is what gets the white circles stacked on top of it. Okay, so how did I manipulate this guy? Trying to remember. So it gets... the left half gets rotated counterclockwise, the right half gets rotated clockwise. So they're all on the bottom. After I cut again this I cut this, and I'm rotating so that everything is on the bottom. And I'm merging both, yeah. Yeah, we merge that to a bottom and merge that to a bottom. And then cut this one. This one doesn't need to be. It's the one with the... one with the pointy. Anyway, I'll merge. Where's my general stacking array? No stacking. Oh boy. So let's do 1, 2. Okay. Does this even need to be cut? No. No, you just stack this on top of this and it should make the shape. So this has to be the base. Then just rotate it. And cut it. This one I am going to be deleting half. Merge. That's the one. Yep, and it's already the correct orientation. So that'll hang out briefly. Just send it out there. Maybe let it accrue. Because we need this to move as well. It's the same thing here. We're going to need the other piece. Oh, the other pieces merged onto the white, or the whites merge onto that, I should say. So I do need another stacking. Now we bring down this, and this is the base for the white circles. Now, where are the white circles? Okay, that's that step. Then another merge. Then what's the order? This stacks on top of that. There it is. And the last merge is that this stacks on top of the base. There it is. That's the rocket. That's the final shape, properly colored. full throughput belt. Just gotta run it to the hub. I don't need this guy anymore. All right. Sweet. We did it. So that'll be used for the final level, primarily, as well as these upgrades. So now we just gotta make everything else to get there. Oh, boy. Maybe double it? Maybe have 2 belts? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know about that one. So all of this was just playing around. I don't need any of that anymore. All right. That is that. Goodness. So, the shape for level 22. Then there should be like 2 more shapes, right, in here for these upgrades. I would imagine it would be the same as I'm using for levels, but who knows? So making this thing. It says that it's 4 layers. Yeah, because this is getting stacked on that. On a white and on a red-green. Would be red, green, yellow, and white. Alright, well let's do it. I don't need any of this factory anymore. I need none of this. Goodbye. I'm gonna keep the pinwheel things in here because that's 9 pinwheel belts that I could use for something at some point. But yeah, I don't really need that. This can get deleted because it is actually this shape. I mean, that can go, that can go. go that. Go. And this guy. Okay, this guy. I think this area is where I'm going to be manipulating the shape in general. But I don't really need it as I've designed here. I think I'd rather just start over. Yep, goodbye. Oh, and all this too, yeah? Yeah, all of that. Goodbye. Oh, hey, all of you. Bye. Sweet, I've freed up a few slots. I've nearly 300,000 of the shape of the logo. Great. Adds up quick. Okay, I need a lot of circle. Full circle. Is there a rather large full circle in this? I'm gonna end up making, I think, 2 of this shape at a time. It's weird, I only need like 1 spoke. Oh, do I have a... Goodness, if only that was a semicircle. This is better at a spot that has the semicircle with 2 spokes. Which would have been over, yeah, here. Hi. Alright, I guess it's better to do it down there then. Just as long as I got a full circle nearby. That's not enough. They're small. I guess you'll be fine. Yeah. This'll do. I need to rotate it. No, I don't need to rotate it. I need to cut it twice. So give me cuts. Alright, paste that there. Those are stacks. Those are not cuts. What am I doing? You know, I think I want to paint this whole thing yellow first. So painting. I'm gonna make yellow. Make yellow and then paint. Is that too much? How much do I need? Six. Yeah, better. I'll also need white, but I'll worry about that later. Or I'll worry about it now. There's white, there's the yellows. I'll need a red, a green, and a white for painting. But that circle will need some manipulation first. Send that all down, get it moving. I'll need to rotate these 180 for you. And counterclockwise for you. So that's 2 belts of this shape. It's actually only 1 belt of the other. Not 2. Well, I guess I could delete the excess here. That'll be okay, I suppose. So now that gets stacked on top of that. Stacking! So this is the base. Okay. So that is lower than that. At least it should be. Eh. Alright, so then the white semicircles. Let's get a painting line. Followed by another stacking line. Whoops. Followed by 2 painting lines. Oh, no. Followed by a cutting. Cut and then double paint. And then merge. No, and then cut again. And then merge. And merge. And there will be twice the amount of red and green semicircles. And white semicircles. I didn't put the cut for the white semicircles. Hello, Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat has joined me. Hello, Ollie. It's Ollie Cat. Oh, hocus pocus on the kitty. Looking underneath these. Yes, it's my boy. That's my Ollie. Yes, Ollie Cat. He wants pettings. Yes, he wants his pettings. Oh, hello, baby. Want your pettings, rubbins, nice rubbins. Want his nice rubbins, rubbins and attentions. Rubbins. He likes his rubbins. All he wants is his rubbins. Yes, and he's a purring. He's purring. Whoop, whoop, getting up. Looking up. Yes, I know, Mr. Cat. I forgot to do the cut for the white semis. Hello, Cat. Okay, I can do the cut for the white semis here. Hello, Ollie. Where you going? Where you going? Big stretch. Where you going? Where's my baby going? Where does he think he's going? Yeah, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? You're not going anywhere. Okay. Hey. What was that? Oh, upgrades. Hello. What shall we 0.1 upgrade? What shall we upgrade by 0.1? I do not know. Ollie, would you not? Would you get off of me? Mister, get, you're drooling. You're drooling all over. You're making all my stuff here wet. Get off to the side, Mr. Droolers. Boogers. That. Sure. Whatever. Oh, there's no other shape on here. It's just 3. I thought for sure there would be, 5. I thought there would be 5. Hey, you. Mr. Ollie. Focus, focus. Oh, now he's cleaning. 16.2. Great. Alright, well, rotate. Top. So basically, I need another set of this. That'll do. That will do. And then for the inputs, I need another one of these. That'll make another line of that. And I wanted 2 just because it's what I wanted. Because the other stuff gets cut in half, and I have 2 belts of the white semicircles, so, and I'll have 2 belts of the red and 2 belts of the green semicircles. Yeah, because I'm going to cut the circles in half, and I'm going to paint half red and paint half green. So there's one that's one color, one that's the other. Doesn't really matter who's which. Greens, there's reds, just need to rotate, because then I need to cut each of them before I re-merge them. Twice. Take these and swap. Deal with the rotation after. Okay, top right is fine. But that needs to be rotated. Okay. Merge, merge. Merge those. And these are the base shapes. Okay. So after all that, this is not the base shape. Now the white semicircles need to be brought down. Okay. That's that. And there it is. Ta-da! Hub is up there. Oh, he brought a baby. He brought a fling toy. Hey, you brought your fling. You brought fling. Fling toy. Hey. Wanna go get your fling? Go flying. Off it goes. Off it goes. We're gonna go get it. So, there's that level shape. Huzzah. Huzzee, huzzoo, huzzum. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna actually do the doubling of the rocket thing. So let me grab this. And I'm gonna offset a fair amount on it because I'm also going to include, of course, the red painting above it, just more compactly. I'm also going to need the white. Probably gonna edit the white to output the other way. And I'm gonna need this. Might need to be logistically redone, but that's okay. I need the wires copied. Okay. Shape on top and 2 blues. Oh, what? Oh. Right. Did I include... Yeah, I did put that in there, so that's the red and the white painting. Okay. Alright, the white. Where are you going, Mr. Cat? Oh, all that comes in the wrong way. Blue. Oops. One of the reds. Green. Okay. I'll just need to bring in red to the top one. Okay. Get a circle brought down. Hey. Game. That's the circles, then... yeah, this guy. There's a good spot to run you here. White is there. And then what do we got on these two lines? So we've got the white circles and the colored thingies, the other circles, blues. Here we've got that going, and is that it? Oh, right, the trash. Need to bring in the trash. Literally doesn't matter what the shape is at all. Without a manipulator. There it is. The rocket shape again. Now we got 2 belts of rocket shape. Not really that bad once you understand it mechanically. The issue is, you know, we shouldn't have to question how it works mechanically. That's just something we should be able to find out. Mechanics should never be obfuscated. Mechanics are tools. If we don't understand the tools, how can we be expected to use them? You know? Alright. We're almost at the next level. I think there's 2 more shapes to do, but we'll see how far we get regarding that. We are almost at the break time, and I will have to respond to a message I got, a question on Etsy about a thing. We'll see what comes of that. So I may have more stuff to print. Oh boy. But we'll see. We shall see. There it is. There's the break. So with all of that going on, and being almost at this next level, we're going to take a break. I will be back in a few minutes. And I have returned. Welcome back. Now, I wonder if Mr. Cat will come back again. Because he always follows me wherever I go. He shall always follow. 80% of the time, or so. For now, I will turn off that camera. I did respond to that message that I got. I read through it. They were asking me about my 100-slot Game Boy storage tray, you know, for Game Boy games. I have a big, really huge storage tray version that can fit 100. They were asking, hey, can it fit the ones with the clear plastic cases over them? And I'm like, no. Short answer, no. It's not made for the ones with the clear cases. It's a set dimensions, size-wise. The slots are the specific size for the ones that don't have it. I said, no, I have another listing with another tray that does fit the ones with clear plastic cases. Look at that one. I can't do a 100-slot version of that one though, because it would be too big for my printer. Printers, plural. But yeah, it's like I can't do 100 slots on thing. They said they have over 300 games they want to put into the trays. I'm like, okay, well, it would be really nice to sell a whole bunch of those really big ones. It's just it's going to take a while to print, and I can't do a 100-slot tray. Okay, we have unlocked the constant signal. I can't do the 100-slot tray of the ones that can fit with the plastic cases. I have to reach under my desk because the plastic case I have has fallen to the floor. But yeah. Can emit a shape, color, or a boolean. Cool. We're not gonna really look at the hello. That's a thing. Yeah, and it really does look like I just don't need this shape either. The like half clock. The half clock is no longer required. But can I sort of use my half clock for this thing? This looks like it's just alternating the stacking order with the cyan and the yellow. Goodness, this ended up being a larger footprint than the frickin'... Yeah. Yeah. That's the footprint for a single hello, Mr. Cat. He's jumped. He jumped up, slid, brought a fling toy. Different fling toy this time. He brought the other one. Yeah, the baby. The Mr. Kitty. Brought me the other fling toy. Yeah. Yes, mister. Hello. Can we hocus pocus? Oh, that's good focus. There's the baby. Yes, the pretty boy. I wish I could have the camera like further back so he doesn't appear quite so close and is in frame, but oh well. I don't have that much space. Yes, you fight. You play with that. You play. Grabby. You grabbies. Hey. Oh, it's a little wet too. Alright, tell you what, you're gonna go chasing. He's gonna go chasing. Fling the fling toy. Gotta fling the fling toy. Yeah, the rocket footprint is smaller than the one to make that clock. Okay. Delete the clock. Yeah, delete the clock. And like all of the stuff associated with it. I'm not gonna regret that. Not one bit. Okay, I need a cyan and a yellow. Multiple cyan and multiple yellow. Great. Interesting that I did that way there. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 and 2. I need to calculate how much I need ultimately. So I can do the quarter manipulations last on this. Initially it's going to be, I mean, in total, it's like 2 yellow and 2 cyan. 2 yellow belts of yellow, or blah, 2 belts of yellow stars and 2 belts of blue circles. Or cyan circles. So if I have 2 belts of yellow and 2 belts of cyan, then we're fine. That is 4 belts of green. And then 2 belts each of red and blue. Okay, I'll start with the cyan, I guess. Bring that down, bring that down, bring this over, bring this over. Okay, 2 cyan and 2 yellows. Now I'm going to mine 2 stars, and I'll need 2 circles. Oh, great. Sort of covered that up, didn't I? Painting. Standard painting lines. I really don't want that output, or this orientation. Yeah, I need like the whole thing just flipped. Absolutely everything about it needs to be the opposite. Bottom is the output, top is the input. Yep, 4 paint lines. Alright, 2 yellows, 2 cyans. The cyans are the circles. Yellows are the stars. Alright. We got yellow stars and we've got cyan circles. Now it's just a matter of chopping them into bits and stacking them. Or at the very least, chopping in half, getting the proper stacking of those halves, and then go from there. This is actually 1.5. Hold up. In total, this is 1.5 of each of these shapes, not 2. So I'll have to keep that in mind. This is 1.5 of each of these shapes, and not 2. Okay. Well then. I think what I'll do is I will use the thingies. That will allow me to distribute properly. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to be cutting all of these in half. So where's my cuts? With reuse. There you are. And then one gets deleted. Okay. I'll do the rotations and then the stacking manipulations. Probably easier to do this if everything is the same orientation. Okay. Merge, or stacking lines. And I don't really need or want the output that's up. I want the output that's down. I need to do some cutting in between. But let's start with the one that has the star on top. Next one has, and then the other one has the circle on top. Okay. These need to get rotated. And cut. Everything is tier 9. Everything's at 16.2 per second now. Alright, what corners do we need here? That one's correct. This one needs to be bottom right. This one is correct, and this one needs to be bottom left. So now we just have to merge or stack all 4 pieces together. that should be the shape. Another thing that's physically larger than the whole of the rocket. Okay. Sure thing, game. Ugh. There we go. Now this is only one belt of this. Because, you know, it's a few input belts. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the colors. 8 of the colors, excuse me, plus 2 circles and 2 stars. I could use half as much ink, or half as much as the color of the colors, but nah. By using the double painters. There's probably more efficient ways of doing this, but I'll take what I can get. So there's just one more normal shape left. Let me see if I can... Shapes. Level 24. Or just shapes achievements. This the one? Yeah. I think so. I think this shows me... Oh, there's 2 more. Alright. Cool, there's 2 more. Particular shapes. Let's see if we can get this done within the hour. Because I'm supposed to only do a 3-hour stream today and not the full 4-hour, or not the extended 4-hour stream, because, well, I'm done with marring what I owe for 4-hour streams at this point. Interesting. Well, part of me wishes I kept part of the clock, because I'll need that for the next shape, but oh well. Oh well. I need this shape. 2 of it, actually. One rotated 180. I'm sorry, one rotated 90. I need a cyan, a white, a yellow, and a red. And another white. More white than just one. Interesting. I'll need circle. There's circle. And I'll need star. I need 2 points of star, I need a full circle, I need 2 of this full shape. That looks like yellow. That is yellow. Okay, yellow. And white. I'll grab that as my white. I'll need more than one, unfortunately. Unless I use... I'll use the doubles. That will help. And I'll grab from over here. I'll grab the one that's is making the magentas. Making the cyans, excuse me. That'll be the yellow. And red is just red. Oh, wait, I need another cyan, of course. Where's green? Up here. Okay. Send that on over. Cat has left me. Okay, so that'll be white, yellow, and cyan. And as I said, I'll need another red as red. Okay. Then I can... Why did I do this? That's not what I need. That's what I needed. Ugh. Anyusual. Then we do the painting. Those were painting lines. So I'm gonna paint... Oh, I need the, I need a setup for the double painter. I don't really need it for the cyans. Cyan's gonna be first. Yeah, we'll do that for the cyans. Because I don't need the other... I don't need more of the cyan. Now, what I need more of specifically is the white. Because I need it for an entire shape plus a piece of a shape. So I do need to stretch it to double. So we've got... It makes 4. And it sucks that the color has to come in on from the right. But I can manage. Like so. This is white. And the shape that's coming in. But this part is this one. Because that one needs to be white. And so does one spike of a star. I have this. This is fine. I can cut that in half. It's sort of in the way, though. That's a full star over there, and it's not as in the way. So give me a cutting. This cutting. I need to cut it again. Oh boy, what do I want to go to 16.4? Or 16.39? Sure. One of these needs to be red, the other one needs to be white. Okay, red and white. The white needs to be rotated 90. And that's fine. As is. I will also need yellow circles. Circles. Alright, I spy a circle here. That's going to be a yellow circle. Alright, stacking. A lot of stacking. That's all that's left, really. Really, the stacking not do that. Where's this? Other one. There you go. That's what I want. Alright, so I need to form... I have to merge the red and whites. I have to stack the circle on top of the red and whites. And then stack that on top of the white and on top of the cyan piece. That should do it. the circle gets stacked on top of that. Then this stacks on top of the white. And then this stacks on top of the cyan. Whoops. That's the next level's shape. Yep, that's the one. Okay. At least I am pretty sure that that's the next one. I'll find out relatively shortly. Alright, looks like that person wants one that's a similar dimensions to my 100 slot tray, just for the ones that hold the clear cases, and I'm like, thinking to myself just now, well, I guess I could make something a bit larger, but I can't do a full 100. It would be even bigger. Like, well, if you want something similar dimensions, you're gonna get a weird number on each. Very weird number on each. Anyway. I will be responding to them after the stream. So let me see. The final piece of this puzzle. That's interesting. Would that work? I'm not exactly sure. The stacking order on that. It looks like it's only 3 layers, which would be pretty easy. Alright. Get my chats up just in case there's chats. So the last one, it needs green and it needs white. In fact, it needs this thing. That's the tricky part. I see. This thing might be trying to teach you about what you like, the mechanism you need for the rocket. Might be. We'll see. I need to test it. I need to test it. So I need a white. I definitely need a white for this. And it's just white and green, so the white's the only real color that I'll be needing here. What's a good green I can tap into? There. I'll need more green. So I basically needed a square that's been painted green. In fact, that should probably be my step. My first two steps is to paint two shapes. So give me this guy. I'll worry about the rotation after. Actually, this is already the correct orientation. And then I need a box. Excuse me. Why in a box? Come on. Alright. Green and white of this. So the box needs to be cut. I will cut it into 4. I think that's going to be the easiest way to work with this. New upgrade. I shouldn't be taking any, though, if I want to, like, have enough for the final level, because this spends the stuff. Okay, so I need to then merge, or stack, excuse me, twice. I need to stack the opposite diagonals. Of course I did it. Oh no, I did it. Okay. Can I do this manipulation, or can I make the intended shape in this way is the question, or is it going to be a lot more complex? It would be nice if it just worked like this, where I can take this as a base, stack this on top of it, and then stack that on top of that. Yeah, that's the shape. That's the shape. I am pretty sure that this shape is supposed to teach you to stack top down and not bottom up. I think this may have been the intention, because this is like super simple if you're stacking top down rather than trying to do bottom up. Level 23! We've unlocked the display. And we're already 9.2k into the following level. Which means I don't need you anymore. Yeah, the next time I hit the 25k on the rocket, I'm not going to take the upgrades. And I'm going to let this accrue as well. And hopefully by the time that this guy is done, we'll have closer to what we need here. So wait, is this all? No, it started here. So this factory is the next level's shape. The whole thing. That small thing, relatively speaking, it is smaller than the rocket shape, I'll give it that. Yeah, I don't know if this shape works No, I think it works if you do bottom to top. I think it works either way for this particular shape, actually. Now that I am thinking about it. Because you can stack the white shape on top of this. You can stick white on this and it's fine. So it doesn't really matter what's on top of the white. Because you could stack this guy last. You could flip these two steps and it should still end up being the same resultant shape, but whatever. It's fine. It's actually really simple. You don't need to make each quadrant individually. Alright, so what am I needing here? I need a white, so I need a red. I need a blue. And a green. R, G, and B. I need another green. I need squares. And I need this guy again. Is that it? Wow. That's it. That's all you need. That's neat. So yeah, that's 2 belts of this shape. So I think that by the time I get to 25k of this, I should be at or near. Should be at or near enough on the other. Which I can look at how much is stored of everything here. So this I am already at 4.5. Okay. This shows me rates. That 16.4 should end up doubling to 32. Well, this stays at 16.2. And the rocket's at 32.3. Or 0.4, really, is what it should be. So now this guy is probably the bottleneck, or a just strict bottleneck. So let's see if I can do another belt of this thing. Oh goodness. So we have white at the top. Great, all the red is like super far away. This thing needed 3 lines of green. 3 lines of red and 2 lines of blue. Wonderful. Green going there, and to each of the ones below it. Red goes to another individual line further down. Okay, that's white. Hold up. Yep, that's wrong. Clean out all that cyan. This needs to be yellow. That looks like it's all yellow now. Alright, and then who is this last red? Here. Alright, I'm not going to take that upgrade. Watch, by the time I'm done with this, I'll hit 25. I'll be at 25k. It's always the way. So I need this again. And brought over here. Wonderful. So this one is the cyan, and this one is the white. Cyan top, white bottom. Cyan top, white bottom. The rotated one is the one we're going with here. So you're the white. You're the cyan. Oh, this shape is here. It's literally here again. Anyway, I need circles. On the yellow. And the red. Is stars. Huh? Oh. Cut stars. I mean, we sorta did it. In time. I technically was able to get that line drawn before this hit 25k, but it didn't end up helping. This is the problem with, you know, scaling and having a recommendation of just scale and don't wait, because you end up with the time it takes you to scale is, you know, just, it doesn't matter because that amount of time is the amount of time you would have just been able to wait anyway before moving on. And you could have moved on. You ended up scaling the thing, and you'll never need it again. It's like I'd rather not waste my time completely. Which is why I worked on the other levels. That's why I looked at what the shapes are for the other levels and did them ahead of time. But hey, having another belt of this is gonna shorten it by, you know, a few seconds. Okay. I'm pretty sure I should have 25k of the other shape by now as well. And I definitely have over 25k of the rocket shape. So that will actually clear the base game of shapes. That does it. Alright, so we hit 24. We get logic gates. No, I do not want to watch the tutorial about logic gates because we're actually... Oh, we didn't quite hit 25k immediately on the next shape, but we're basically there. Yeah, that's the shape. It's actually super easy. Incredibly super easy. It unlocks virtual processing. You have a whole bunch of new buildings which allow you to simulate the processing of shapes. Nah. Oh, it needs 50k of the rockets for the level 26. Cool, to unlock free play. Yeah, I don't think I need to simulate. It says you can do things on the wires layer. You have a shape analyzer, you have compare, you have a transistor. Towards the bottom input if the side input is truthy. A shape, color, or 1. Okay. So yeah, this is all the tool set for a build anything machine, but we're not going to go into that in the base game because I would like to also play through Shapes Industries, and that is what we will start up in the next stream is Shapes Industries. It is a mod for Shapes. Bit of an overhaul mod. Gives you some new building types to play around with, different shapes to make, etc. And it speeds up the early process of the game. Though the one thing it does with the blueprints is annoying because it splits the shape that you need to make for blueprints into two distinct shapes, one that does belts and one that does buildings. I found that slightly annoying. I haven't played too far in, it's just the first few levels to the point where you have access to both thingies, but I just said, you know what, I wanna stream this. Do the more complex stuff. Like I haven't played around with the laser cutter yet. That'll be interesting. Trying to make scalable shapes with the wire stuff is going to be a little tricky, I think. Either way, hey, we did it. I'm quite happy that we did it. We're probably going to end a little bit early, in fact, because, well, that's the end of the base game. We can see what sort of random shape it wants us to make here in free play, and that's sort of like the point of making a make anything machine, because it will be able to it should be able to read the shape that you need in a given level, and the game just plays itself for all intents and purposes. or you define the shape each level. That would be a little tedious, though. I would like it to be able to read what it needs from the hub, but I don't know. Whichever way, doesn't really matter. But what would be interesting is having a saturated hub from the Make Anything machine. Full throughput belts for every single one of the inputs. All 16 belts. That would be a big machine. But something other people have done. I don't really want to think about it. Just 5K left. We're getting 32.4 at a time. Here's our rates. 32.4 on the rockets. Interesting that that's 64 flat. It should be more like 64.8. See, it just went to 65. Get it? So it really is 64.8 on this guy. That's 4 belts of the icon logo. Of the logo icon, excuse me. And you can use this view too. Yep, 32.4. 46.9K. This is everything the factory is currently making. Yeah, so I enjoyed this process. I enjoyed building the factories ultimately. What I'm not a particular fan of is that the idea that you do need to like spend a shape to copy paste. Like, come on. And it not at all explaining the entire concept of the stacking mechanics. Like, it really does need that in the game. A full, straight up explanation of the mechanic and how the mechanic itself functions when building from the bottom and when building from the top. But we've made it. Level 26, we've unlocked free play mode. Shapes are now randomly generated. And the hub will require a throughput from now on. Hub outputs the requested shape on the wires layer. There it is. That's the info. You just need to analyze the output from the hub on the wires layer. See, there it is. There it is. And it's like, I want 4 per second of that, which is not that hard, actually. That is actually pretty simple of a shape. But yeah, now you can take further upgrades, and now everything is faster. Oh, you know, it was not quite full speed. It wasn't quite 0.4 completely for everything. It was 0.2, I think. It's not all of those upgrades are made. We're done yet. Now it should all be like 0.4, 3.9, whatever. Everything should be consistent with that. So yeah, that After going through all of the shapes that have been predefined to make, including our rocket shape here that we actually started the day with, and then built the other 3 that we needed after that. That's where we're going to end the stream. We're done with the base game of shapes. Alla freaking Luya. When we come back on Tuesday, I will be beginning a Industries mod stream for Shapes. Shapes Industries. That's the current plan, anyway. Thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Show. If you've enjoyed the series thus far, please be sure to do all the social stuff below the video. I'll be back with Shape Industries on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then.